Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys had a great weekend. Let's go ahead and move forward with finishing up our beautiful embroidered slow stitch Sashiko fabric or landscape, I would call them here. So I went ahead, you want to go ahead and cut it to the size that you want. I didn't need to cut mine because it gave me just enough. So when you do create, if you are going to create something like this, you always want to give yourself a little bit of room. This one is measures 8 1/4 by 12, so that gives me plenty of room because the wallet I'm going to make measures about 7 1/2 to 7 3/4 by 11. Once you got the right size, we want to move with the lining. I've already done my Sashiko stitching on my lining, and I have a seam allowance marked, which is about 1/2 inch. So as you can see on my fabric here, I have some lines. This is a marking that tells me where the center of my middle portion of the fabric of the wallet here. So this is how it would fold. Okay, and I'm just imagining it in as a finished wallet, and with that I can see where the center is, and this is where I'm going to put my little credit card pocket. I made this little rectangular shape enough to fit a credit card and gives me a little bit of seam on the end there. So I have to fold this in half just so I can center it. You want it at least 1 inch down from the opening of your wallet. So this way when your wallet is open, nothing is gonna come slipping out of your wallet. Okay, your card are not going to end up running away on you. So that's where my placing is. But before I do that, I want to do a seam here, at least 2, because that's going to be my opening to slide the credit card. Okay, here's the stitch that I did. It's just kind of finish up the top of our pocket here. So now I'm gonna go ahead and find the center of my pocket and place it here on my wallet. And then what I'm gonna do is sew on these 3 corners. I went ahead and went on a little angle on each side over here as well, just to reinforce that corner. So there's going to be a lot of pulling, a lot of tension there as you go in and out of the wallet. So at this point, we're almost ready to put it together. I do want to put some batting on this. So I have a felon here, 973F. And I'm just gonna cut the size of this inner seam in here, which measures I want to say 7 3/4 and 10 inches or 11 inches. Batting to size, you can see it's within my seam allowance on my lining. Now I need to go ahead and put it onto my fabric here. Just do your best to try and center it. All right, friends, we're getting there. So here it is. It's stuck there now. I ironed it really good, so it's stuck there. So now our wallet is nice and soft. So what we need to do is go ahead and decide which one is our top section of the wallet, and then the bottom. I think this is how I wanted it. So this is our bottom section, right side to right side, facing up to the corner of the lining. If I can find my pins, well, I'll have to just use this guy. So what I'll do is go from this to this, and then Okay, I'm gonna take a pin. I'm gonna go from this corner and match it to that corner. And then like that. And then the same thing on the other two corners. All the way around, leaving about 3 inches to flip it right side out. So I like to keep the bottom section open, so I'm gonna leave about 2-3 inches from this to here, and I'm gonna go sew all the way on all 3 corners and then stop right here. Okay, so I'll be back and I'll show you what it looks like. And let's see what we got here. So I've sewn it and left this open. At this point you can trim it. I'm gonna go ahead and trim the edges a little bit so I don't have too much bulk. Look at the corner there. And I'm only gonna trim this section here because I want to leave some of that section with plenty of seam when I flip it over, so I can close that opening from our turning point. And like that. So let's clean this, get all the strings out. We don't want any hitchhikers. See, I want to make sure I have plenty of fabric to sew this guy shut. You can put it on your, you can take it to your iron if you like, but this works just fine for me. I love this little guy. Carefully, I'm not being careful actually. I feel like I'm being so rough at this right now, trying to turn it right side out. But just be careful not to rip that seam. Of course, we did a double stitch back stitch on there, so it shouldn't rip open on us. So now I'm working on just making sure my corners are nice and sharp, so our wallet will look really nice once it's finished. And then I'm gonna press it. Okay, so all we gotta do now is just add our buttons, and you just want to double check, make sure that's where you want your wallet to look, and then fold it in this way and just find the center of your wallet. This way you know that you're putting your button in the center. And I'm gonna go put my marking, and then there you go. I have my marking up here as well. I'm gonna go put a hole, and then the hole there, and then the same thing over here. And I'm not gonna touch my Sashiko stitching, but I don't want to rip any of that. I want that intact. So what you do is you just put those 2 prongs through those little holes that you just created. Just wiggle that in because I have the inner facing in there. just like that. And we're in, and then we're gonna put the backing and then press the prong out towards the right and left, like that. Now that's on, and then we're gonna do the same thing here. This is why we did not close our wallet yet. Just be careful not to touch any of your stitching so you don't ruin that beautiful artwork that you've done. And it's like that. And that's what it looks like. And then we fold our wallet, and that's our closure. Yay. Okay, now we gotta do is take it to your sewing machine and really make sure that this opening here is folded in nice and neat. You're gonna go one stitch in this way and then fold it this way, and then we're gonna go stitch on this end all the way up and end here, and our wallet would be done. Finally, here it is, you guys. It's so pretty. I love the color. This is what it looks like. I love this stitches. 7 C's, I believe it's called. And that's what the inside look like. The little pocket for your ID or credit card. And I have an iPhone 14. It fits nicely in there. Oh my goodness, this is a really good size wallet. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Alright, take care. I'll talk to you again next week.